Hi, and welcome to another Let's Play, or RoguePlays actually. This is Rogueland Adventures Minecraft. I forget what episode we're on. We did on 3 or 4? I think 4. Or 3, or I'll check later. Anyways, lots has happened between this episode and the last one. I was busy with a bunch of building, pretty much, and so some changes you can immediately see. I added more furnaces because I needed more furnaces to smelt stuff. Yep, cool. So let's go outside. It's a nice day in my town. Yeah, that wasn't there before, now was it? Yep, so essentially I've been building up the floors of my hotel. So I finished a lot of other things too. So let's go in that direction. So you can notice I put in the glass that I said I would. So there's glass in all the windows on the lobby area here. Staircase, I think that was in last episode. Then the deck is some degree of finished. I don't know, I might work with the accents later. Just, you know, maybe add more color variation. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Now we go this way. This looks relatively the same. Going upstairs. This wasn't here now, was it? Nope. So, this area. I guess this area is some sort of mezzanine type area. I don't know. Ballrooms, offices, meeting rooms, I don't know. And some of these rooms have decks of their own, overlooking my house over there. So there's one deck here and one deck over there. What to do? Big windows to let in lots of light, because, you know, the desert has lots of sunshine. It might be hot in those rooms, but it's the desert, it's going to be hot. Yeah, so there's a deck here, and there's one more deck, I believe, in this direction. Yep. Then we've got this smaller deck overlooking the town and my mining quarry over there. Isn't it cool? Oh, yeah. Also, my armor's off right now because I was doing stuff that I was like, I don't want to lose any of my items because I was falling from places and dying. And then we go upstairs, and this is the first example of basically, I guess the multi-purpose floors. I guess if it's a hotel, this is going to be where some of the rooms will be. Yep. So there's that floor. And another one. Yeah, another one. Maybe I should actually put in staircases, because I'm on peaceful mode right now, so, I mean, I never get hungry or stuff, but I know climbing up all these stairs are going to use up energy. Maybe I'll put in an elevator. I'd have to figure out how to do redstone. So anyways, here we are on the top of the thing so far. So now, I hope I can quickly show you how one of these floors is put together. I went to the liberty of putting together all the materials I need beforehand, because normally this would take me way too much time because I'd go back and forth between gathering resources and building the thing, but hopefully I have enough resources to where I don't need to worry about that. So, that's some of that. Gonna need some glass and some sandstone and all of these birch planks. Yeah, this takes a lot of resources. I don't even know if that's enough, but if that's not enough, I still have more birch wood. So, starting off, first we need to make a staircase, which we do with the birchwood planks over here. Do that. Guess I should have brought more dirt, but I didn't. Oh well, just gonna have to recycle. Okay. Plank over there. Just making a staircase. It's basically the template I followed throughout all these floors, just to keep it uniform. Okay, I think that's the top floor. I think so. We'll just see. No, it's not. One more. Okay, so we have that. Next, we want to add some glass. Okay. Just making a staircase. I decided to use a lot of glass in my design because I live in the desert, so there's lots of glass. Lots of sand to smelt lots of glass. So now we're at the top of the staircase. Yep. Oh, and I just realized I have more dirt. Not this box, but this box. I don't know my armor, so I should put that on right now. Okay. Armor goes back on. Alright. Don't need that glass for a while. So after I've built the staircase that goes up, certainly I now... Whoops. Screw up. First I screw up, then... I fall down and break my ankle. Nope, now I start making the next floor. So the next floor requires these wood planks. So, yeah, this is sometimes why I don't have any of my armor items, is because, if you noticed, it's a long way down. I've fallen off of here, and I don't think there's any way to not kill myself while I'm falling, or not die if I fall. It's like I'm in peaceful mode, but there's one way you can die, and it's by falling. You see my tree farm off in the distance. Yep. Literally, in order to get this many planks, I literally have to chop down like half of a forest. Half of like all my birch trees over there, but luckily, every time I chop that down, they give me like 64 saplings and then some, a whole entire stack of them, so I literally am... Yeah, I'm up to my... I don't think I could ever run out of saplings by this point. Which is good, because I'm not sure how many floors this building is going to be. I think this is like the 7th floor right now. It's either the 6th or the 7th or like the 8th. So, I'm getting close to some number where I should probably say, hey, let's build something else. Hey, I'll put like a ballroom or something like that on one of the floors to split between some of these boring looking floors that look all the same because I haven't decorated them yet. And I'm actually really bad at interior decorating, so who knows if I will actually get to that No, I'll get to that eventually. Because notice I didn't record any stuff with me building the first 7 floors, so it's likely that the next episode you'll see is when I finish this structure to some point where it's actually exciting. Like when I'm building something completely different than just these mooring floors. Yeah, I could also be down on the last floor putting these up, but I like walking here. I like viewing the terrain. My small little world. Yeah, it's like sometimes I play the PC version, I feel overwhelmed because there's so much to explore, so many blocks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could get lost here way too easily. Like, at least with these small console versions, it's like I can get lost in the mines forever, and when I get pop out, I still know where I am. If I get lost in a mine in the PC version, well, then I could be in trouble. Oops. Then I do that sometimes. Then I do that again, which is why I don't like being down here, because I get more inaccuracy most of the time. Oh no. Have we already been... It's not been... Okay, so I guess it's auto-saving early. Because it's only been 11 minutes. But I guess I was waiting for a while and setting up my equipment. My capture cards and all that stuff. So it probably might have been on for 30 minutes. As you can see, this goes through planks pretty quickly. Stacks of planks, I'm always like, I actually don't know how many stacks it takes to fill in my entire floor. I guess maybe when I look back at this footage, I can be like, oh, it takes this many stacks. I think it's over 10. Easily over 10. I think I made like 15 stacks of planks. So if it takes more than 15, that's going to be pretty amazing. But totally believable. Also, luckily there's no creatures on yet, because I know when I was like, I turned on, like, I got off of peaceful mode for a while, and creatures started randomly spawning in these floors. It's like, oh look, there's a spider, oh look, there's a skeleton in that darkness. And I was like, why are you guys spawning up here? Probably because it was dark. So I was like, oh. Dark areas of these floors, I guess, entices random spawning points. Okay. So, yep, this, I can go all around and around, but most of the time when I'm building these floors, I build, the area above the staircase first. So I believe it's right here. Is it here? No, it's not here. Okay, it's right there. Like, no, that's too small. Okay, there we go. So we got that. Yep, okay. Let's continue along our merry way, filling this out. Yeah, probably I'm also going to install a jump cut button. Because I'm like, oh, maybe you won't want to watch all this, but maybe you will. Nah, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Oops. Shit. Wait. No! Crud. I need to go down here. Because I don't really want to wreck that. I need that sandstone later. So I'm like, I should probably use the sandstone. The pick to kill the sandstone. Those are birch planks, thank you. Three, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. And look, we have a whole entire wing filled out. Now you're wondering what those things are for. Well, we'll get to that. Or some of you might already be guessing what that's about. They're like, oh, I know what that's about. Shh. Let the other people guess for a while. Okay, I can't go any further at the moment, so... How do I do this now? I guess I'll go that way. And not do that. And not do that. I'm so good at aiming tonight. And to think, after I make this Minecraft Let's Play, I might have to record my other series, which requires me to actually know how to use my controller. Maybe. I mean, with that game, meh. I can play that game in my sleep. Yes, my other series going on right now is a series that is playing through Rockman X4, specifically the Japanese version of it. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's cool. It's from, you know, it includes translations of like everything because I'm nitpicky. I wanted to see what the localization differences were, differences in translation. That doesn't mean my translation is absolutely correct, and I'm sure I'll get comments about how I might have translated something not correctly, but I'm like, I'm not a native speaker of Japanese, so I understand that there will be errors in it, probably, but it's a learning experience for me. Also because I wanted to play the game where the voice actors sounded cool. Well, okay, Zero's voice is legendary in X4, but X's voice I don't like. I'm sorry. He sounds too much like a girl. He sounds, but then again, I think that's the same voice actor that did Mega Man 8. So, yeah. Maybe I'll quickly play through the English version because it's a sort of game I can blow through pretty quickly. Well, I can blow through the Mavericks pretty quickly, but when I get to like Sigma's fort, when I get to like the space station, was it the final weapon? Yeah, the final weapon, and then Sigma's stupid forms, and I have problems. Oh gosh, yeah, that's gonna be fun when I finally get to Sigma's form. Remember the first time I played X4? It took me 2 days to get past one of the battles. The battles where he turns into like a giant head and there's like blocks he sends at you. Yeah, that took me 2 days to get past. Because every time you died, I think you had to go back to where the Mavericks were. And that really sucked. But, and that's how I killed the laser on my PlayStation. No, actually my laser on my PlayStation still works okay. It could work better, but I don't really want to tinker with replacing it at the moment. I could just buy another PlayStation. Or I could just emulate the game, I suppose, but that takes all the fun out of it. Because I've been enjoying actually using a PlayStation controller with the game. And having the feel of original hardware. There's something just nice about that. In this age where everything is on multiple consoles, and PC, and Steam, and Origin, and Android, and it just gets overwhelming sometimes. That's why I'm having slightly problems with recording Minecraft on PCs, because I get overwhelmed with this version. So then when when I actually want to have, it's like I get overwhelmed with this version, and then I can't really focus on playing the PC version. Also, the other mistake I made is that, the saves don't transfer between versions, so I installed it on both my laptop and my desktop, but they have different worlds built to them. I know I can transfer them, but I'm lazy at the moment, so I'm like, Also, mice. I need to get better mice for my computer. Because right now I have like this little tiny portable mouse for my netbook. Not my netbook, but my laptop. And that thing cramps my hand after a while of playing Minecraft. Like, after like 30 minutes my hand is killing me. Now I understand why people get things like razors and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I have a keyboard from when I played PS2 games on the internet as my main keyboard. Or I have a 10-year-old Logitech wireless keyboard and mouse combo. Yeah, actually I did upgrade, quote-unquote, to that because I switched around my setup in my room so I have space. I just bought a new screen for my computer that is a tablet, so it's kind of like a Cintiq, but cheaper. But it works for working on my illustration work, which one day I'll probably record some stuff and put it up here. I tried streaming it at one point, but my computer did not like it. Running Adobe programs and a streamer and managing multiple monitors at the same time did not please it. See, also these Let's Plays take up so much room on my hard drive now that I'm like, I can't be recording video left and right. Eventually I'm going to have to go through my hard drive and delete some of this raw footage. Especially on my laptop. My laptop has a tiny hard drive. Which funny is how I'm recording right now. Because my PS3 is set up in a living room away from my desktop. Do you really care about all this? No, you care about me building, but I have to do something with my mouth while I'm just mindlessly stacking blocks. We're almost done with another wing, though. Come on, break. Okay. Also, within the next few weeks, I'll have probably some special footage to show you. I'll be live at... not live, but I will be... well, I'll be in Boston next week for... well, if any of you guys follow gaming events, I'll be in Boston for PAX East. Yep. I am actually not attending for fun. I am an enforcer at PAX East. So, At least this year I am. And I've been an enforcer for about... This will be my 3rd year, so I really enjoy what I do. I do not know where I will be, but we shall find out. Generally, we don't know our departments. If we're like lower staff, not like deputies or department heads, you generally don't know your assignment until like the week before, which is coming up soon. So we actually have no, I shouldn't tell you. That's our secret. But for the previous 2 years, I've been in a department called Classic Console Free Play, which is pretty cool. I love it. It is if you've never been to PAX East, it's a room, or PAX Prime, or any of the PAX conventions. It's a room where they have classic hard consoles from Nintendo to Super Nintendo to N64, Genesis, whatever we can basically find with the help of sponsors. We set them up in a room with TVs. We have a game library. You can come into this room and rent games for 30 minutes with an ID or a cell phone, something as collateral so you don't go walking off with our stuff. And you can play the games for 30 minutes. It's a pretty cool room. It brings back all these good memories of classic games. Of course, my favorite console is the Sega Genesis. In previous years, I've always thought the Genesis library could be better, but I only recently regained access to my Genesis library, so... And also, I'm not a sponsor, so you will probably not see my library there. But I can definitely tell you about all the cool Genesis games there, and recommend some great ones. Hopefully this year we'll have Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I know, a world without Sonic, a Sega thing without Sonic, is a sad, sad world. Well, recently, right now, Sega is a sad, sad world. If you haven't heard the news about Sega recently, they announced that they're going to consolidate into an entity called Sega Games and start making primarily mobile and PC online games. Along the lines of what they're recently doing, like that Sonic Runners games for Android, or something like that, and I'm like, they're withdrawing out of the console market. But I don't know. Sonic has not been good within the past few years. The last game I actually enjoyed was Sonic Generations, although I have not finished that game, but I've been enjoying it when I played it. But it's still sad. It's like a lot of people are comparing it to Atari in the late 80s after the crash. They stopped making hardware and they stopped making games for a while, and then just basically became a brand name, and now they're still kind of... They're an okay company, but they're not anything special anymore. Well, I don't know, these times, they are a-changin'. Cue that song. Yeah. But there's still lots of other stuff to look forward to at PAX, like the Indie Mega Booth. Yes, I will advertise the Indie Mega Booth hardcore. It's like when I lived in Boston, I used to be a part of a small part of the independent game development community. So I'm fully a fan of all the indie stuff out there, and all these organizations that support indie work. The universities, well, they're okay. I mean, they fuel a lot of Boston's game dev industry, but at least when I was there, that was my biggest slight gripe, was that a lot of the game industry is fueled by academia in that area. So those of us who had already graduated college and things, especially if I didn't graduate from college in the New England area, it was a little bit tough out there. Because indie games, well, they don't always pay, so... Yeah. But, that's cool. It was still an interesting experience, an interesting time in my life. I've started to explore new possibilities. Like, definitely this Let's Play and making YouTube videos has been an interesting pursuit of mine. And I'm also working on a independent comic book, which you'll probably see promos for that on my YouTube channel eventually, once I get to the point where I need to start making marketing. Right now, I'm still busy producing art for it. Basically, I do everything on it from the ground up. And trust me, it takes a lot of my time. Like, when I had a day job, it was literally juggling that and the day job. And the day job often demanded more of my time than I would have liked. And of course, yeah, the common excuse is, yeah, I need money to live, and in Boston you especially need money to live. But I recently consolidated my cost of living, I suppose. So I now have a little bit more breathing space, but not a whole lot. And I'm hoping it won't that time won't impact my Oh, look. Guys, we're down with the floor. And it took me like, I think, 6 or 7 stacks of stuff. Okay, so we've got the entire floor. And then what I do now is I have to put a barrier around this staircase so that nobody stupid falls down that hole. Cha-chan! Alright, that step is done. So now I can put the planks away. Planks go right there. Oh, I need the glass. I need all this glass. Need glass and sandstone. And I think I need 5 of those, I think. Okay. So now, having built the floor... Oh, I need torches, too. Torches. Come here. Is there anything else in here I need? Not at the moment. Alright. So now that we've built the next floor up, isn't it pretty? Oh, generally I put torches here to light my way. Just keep that common element between floors. Alright. And so now I can reveal what those poles are for. They are the supports for the floor, for the next floor up, and part of the wall. So, go to a corner here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat there and there. And over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How am I doing on time? Okay, I've been talking for about 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're still with me, hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost done with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have the supports for the walls. Well, the small part of the walls there, and the starts of this current floor. Cool, now what do we do? Well, now we fill it in with glass. Lots and lots of glass. I'm hoping I have enough, because otherwise I'm going to have to jump cut. I have like 15 stacks of it. I don't know, there's like one wall that takes like at least like 2.5 stacks. So we shall see. this way after I itch my face. Alright.
What else gaming I can talk about? I don't know. I'm just excited about East. Always so much fun, but so much of a drain in my energy. Always like, on Friday I'm kicking to go, but by Sunday I'm like, can I go home now? Can I go home now? Oh wait, I still have to clean up from the convention. Help them take down stuff, and then I can go home. Okay. I also have to loan myself on the free swag this year, because suitcase space. Last year, I came with like, not last year, but the year before, I was like, oh, no, last year I bought like, everything Cards Against Humanity, like, including most of the PAX cards. I'm missing like one of them, and the one that I'm missing is like the most rare one of them. The whole entire set, so I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna find it. Yep. So I got those, Cards Against Humanity, I got like some stuff from ThinkGeek, magic cards, which I never use, but they're magic cards, so they're cool. At least they have pretty illustrations to look at. Magic cards are cool. Man, one of the professors I studied with during college, he did some work for Magic the Gathering. He did some of the paintings in like alpha. Okay, yeah, this is the wall that takes forever. It's something like 23 blocks long. Multiply that by 5. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do math in my head. I'm really bad at math. I am an artist. So, I went to art school, not studied mathematics. Although no, animators have good math heads about them. Yep, I know some friends who work at like DreamWorks and stuff, and they're like tech artists. A couple other people too. A friend who works at Riot. He's a tech artist at Riot. Another friend at Riot who, not a friend, but acquaintance at Riot who works in the QA department. Yep. A couple people at Disney, a couple people at Pixar. DreamWorks, I'm not sure, because they recently closed down the studio, so I know some of my colleagues from college were affected by that. Recently I've also been on a kick with watching all the old Disney movies. The traditionally animated ones. Yeah, they're so nice. That's the stuff that really got me into artwork, was traditional animation. I'm one of those kids, Lion King. Yeah. That was totally my start of my art. What was that movie? Which I saw like 5 times. Yeah. Including once in Canada. I was in Quebec with my mom. She was on a business trip, and yeah, we saw it with some of her, I guess someone she'd met and her children at a theater in Quebec. And then, let's see, when else did I see it? I saw it when it was re-released in IMAX theaters. That was like 2000, 2001, 2002 or 3-ish, yeah. It was released in IMAX theaters. I saw it in an IMAX theater. And then, like, a decade later, it was re-released in 3D. And I saw it in 3D, and it was okay. It's like, it wasn't designed for 3D, so obviously the effects weren't that great. It wasn't like, I don't know, 3D's weird. The best 3D movie I've actually seen is Coraline, in my opinion. Just because the sequences are already pretty triply designed to begin with, then add 3D into it. Am I almost done? Oh gosh, no I'm not. Alright, this is another long window. I think the rest after this are pretty short, but this one is pretty long. Already went past the longest one, though. Like I said, the longest one is something like 2.5 stacks of blocks. Up, and there goes the autosave again. Oh boy, can I make it? Oh shit, not if I do mistakes like that. No, but this is the last long window, so I think I should be okay by now. I shouldn't run out of stuff, hopefully. An interesting thing to note is, see that mess over there? That is what I would like to call my quarry for sand and sandstone. Although it's also right on top of a giant pit which leads into the mines. So, it's getting a little messy over there. I have to watch my step when I'm over there a lot. I suppose I should move on eventually, although... See the space directly next to it? All this? There used to be sand there. And that's where my recent batch of all these glass blocks came from. But luckily I live in the desert, so there's lots of sand over here and lots over there, so I don't think I'll ever run out. But it's funny, this world was actually built on a previous version of this game, so I recently started a new game on the with using a seed that was generated by the most recent version, I believe, and man, everything's changed. It's like the worlds are a lot more similar to the PC version now. So, like, this world was surprisingly flat, but in the new seed I made, it's, yeah, big gigantic mountains and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. But also kind of overwhelming. And I haven't found any deserts yet because I'm playing it on actual either normal or easy mode. And so I actually have to watch out for creepers, and oh my god, those creepers. It's like right now I've been building a house in that world, and oh, I forgot not to make a creeper upset because then they make the walls of my house collapse. And I'm like, oh gosh, I have to go find more sand and smelt more glass, and I'm still very short of resources in that area, in that game, so... Probably because I'm slightly scared of the mines. Because it's like, oh yeah, I can go hungry, I can get attacked by zombies forever down there, and stupid skeletons. I don't know. I think the most hated enemy, though, is those stupid witches. It's like, oh look, there's a villager. Oh wait, no. Get hit with poisons. What's going on? Oh gosh, how do I cure this? Oh gosh, run away before I die. This person is creepy. Go away. You're not a villager, you're evil. I don't like them. Okay, uh-oh, let's not fall. Almost done. With this part. Yeah, maybe I might record an episode from that other world. I don't know, I don't really want to mix up those two worlds into one. I'd have to make a whole different series, probably. I'm not sure what I'd do in that. Like, I've been using this series to mostly say, oh, look at the stuff I can build. It's cool, right? Maybe. I don't know. But that other world I'm playing, I guess, is more like the game, actually, so things go a lot slower. Because I actually have to eat, and I actually have to watch out for enemies, and I can't get lost forever because then I'll die. Stupid survival mode. And we're almost done with the glass, so that's good. Alright, so now we have glass constructed all around. Oh my god, is that a cloud? That's a cloud! I'm high enough to be in a cloud. That's kind of cool, but kind of creepy. Move along, cloud. Move along. Or not. Fine. Alright, so the stage after glass is we add this brick. The brick accentuation. Brick accent. So, goes there. Go away, cloud. And I'm gonna head in the opposite direction from the cloud. Kinda happy. It's like, oh, I'm high enough to have a cloud now. But then again, I'm like, oh, and now it's a long way down if I can see clouds by this point. So let's not fall. Going around, going around, going around. Oh god, cloud. Cannot see. Almost there. Bam. Oh look, more clouds. That's cool. So, and with that, that is how I make a floor. Yep. And now I get to analyze this video to see how many stacks of everything it takes to make one entire floor of my thing. Or maybe some of you people will tell me. I'll leave it up until the next episode to actually tell you how much resources I used. So this is what I'm left with. Alright. You people can do the math. Maybe. I will too. So, yep. And we're about, oh wow, at 50 minutes. So yeah, I should probably cut this very soon. So this has been another episode of Rogueland Adventures. If you like this, give a holler, comments, you know, all that stuff. Or don't. And make sure to check out my other Let's Play series, which I should probably be making a new episode fairly shortly on that. And I'll see you all, you awesome people, at PAX East. Yep. Yep. Later.